Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 17th October 2024. In this video, let us evaluate the performance of high liquidity zones generated in our previous report. Even before we get into this analysis discussion, all of you please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. So at our channel homepage, you click on the tab posts. Some of you might be seeing the tab community. So click on the tab, then you get access to this post. This post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training lessons. So here you have all the training lessons in this supply demand zone price action course playlist. You just need to scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this video description. So please join at our Telegram channel. From this video description, you can find the link. And it will be helpful to you, because each time when we release a new video or any other very important updates, we are providing at our Telegram channel. Okay, now let's get into the analysis discussion. So yesterday, end of the day report, we have identified 10 high liquidity zones with the help of NeoStock software. And from daily and 75 minutes time frames, we identified 10 high liquidity zones. Out of those 10, we got 2 trades. One is from Dr. Reddy. This is a daily high liquidity supply zone. We have a drop, 2 base candles and a drop candle. And this drop base drop we fine tuned. Previously also I explained how I fine tuned, but because of this recent price action, one fine tuned 5-minute zone is available here. And today we got the trade from that area. Okay, how I fine tuned, let me explain. In the 75 minutes time frame, we have identified 2 zones, drop, base, drop. And again here, drop, base, drop also identified. And both these 75 minute zones again fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. Here again you can see 2 zones, a rally, base, 3 base candles, drop, and again drop, base, drop. And this is the one now. We have rally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and again a drop. And these 15 minutes again fine tuned with 5 minutes time frames. This one is not having a proper structure. Rally, drop, no base candles. Here we have drop, base, drop. This is a fine-tuned area. And here also we have a LTF zone as a drop, base, drop. This is the 5-minute zone as the origin for this 15-minute zone. Here we have strong order flow is available. And here there is no structure because this, okay, drop candle is coming, but base drop is out of the, at least it should overlap. The base should overlap. That's why earlier we didn't fine tune. Even when I explained earlier, we didn't fine tune this. But see, in the recent price action, prices entered into that area. See, this is the 15 minutes area. Remember, from here also it picked up the orders in the recent price action exactly because lower time frame zone is an origin to the higher time frame zone. See how much push it has given from here. It's a very big push. Long-term trader, short-term traders would have got a very good profit. But anyway, so in the recent price action, again prices came down. At that time, institutions, they provided a drop, base, a drop they provided here. You can draw a zone like this. Drop, base, drop. In this drop, base, drop, what I did, I just adjusted up to this. Sorry, yeah. Up to this area, I just adjusted. The advantage is exactly this is fine-tuned within this 15-minute zone. Even you can also take a trade like this. There is nothing wrong. Only thing is risk will increase. Many times what I do, just adjust exactly in the fine-tuned area so that risk will be minimized. Sometimes there is a higher risk of missing the entry here. But anyway, today exactly the prices entered here. In that exactly fine-tuned 5-minute zone. See today morning 9:55 5 minutes candle, prices entered here, and finally after that see how strongly it pushed the prices down and finally reached the 15 minutes target. Here we have this 15 minutes target. This looks like a drop candle, but at the hidden body this is going to be a rally, base rally, and it reached the target. Some of you may ask a question. Here there is a 15-minute zone, or here. See all this is a ERC candle, very big candle. You can't draw the zone. And here drop, base, rally you can draw. But the thing is, see here, almost the candle is inside the zone. Many times such kind of zones will be violated easily. That's why what I did, confirmation point of view, I went to 5 minutes time frame to compromise and draw the zone. Any 5-minute zone is there. See here, this 5-minute zone is also, type 3 is also already tested. Next time definitely it will violate. See, easily it is violated. You can draw, this is like ERC, failed ERC candle, 2 base candles, rally candle. See the type 3 proximal also it is tested. If you draw, you will understand. The type 3 proximal, this is the one. This is also tested. Prices went deep into this. Next time see how easily it is violated. So that's why the target, or if anybody is having any doubt, maybe you don't know, sometimes again it will push. Use a 1-minute trailing stop loss. See here we have a 1-minute trailing stop loss. If this is violated, you can exit. But that didn't happen. Prices came down, reached the 15-minute zone. That is looking perfect at this point of time. It reached. After that, prices were started moving. In case, let us assume after reaching this zone, if prices were started moving up, this 1-minute trailing stop loss would have been violated. So maybe here you would have exited. Let me draw the blue color line, horizontal line. Probably after crossing this blue color line, you would have exited in case from this zone if they were started moving up. So these are some kind of mechanisms you have to apply to get better profits. Blindly exit at 15-minute zone is also not a good idea once your experience grows. Okay, initial stage, yes, you need not do such kind of risky analysis. Once your experience grows, your goal should get as much as possible profit. Okay, anyway, this is see why I am saying this is not the valid zone is almost, see the closing of this candle is within the zone. Such kind of zones many times will be violated. If any 5-minute zones are there, they may hold the prices. Maybe after one test they might be violated. That is what happened this 5-minute zone. So that's why I am deleting this. Just for making you understand, I am explaining. So how much profit Dr. Reddy has given? Dr. Reddy has given 14,000 rupees profit, which is 9.4% ROI as per one futures margin cost. And when you got the trade, morning 9:45 minutes, sorry, let me go to 5 minutes candle, morning 9:55, 5 minutes candle, and when it reached 11:25, 5 minutes candle at 11:25. So within 1.5 hours, the trade is completed. Within 1.5 hours, you got 9.4% ROI for your investment. So excellent trade. Okay, next one is IEX. In IEX, this is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. This is the one identified by our software. I think it is a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a rally. And so many order flows are there inside this zone. Many order flows. See, today market is down, but all these order flows, they helped. But still, one of these order flows is stopped out. That we will see. First, this is a 5 minutes, this is a 15 minute, this is a 75 minute zone. Now I am fine tuning with 15 minutes. Let me explain how I fine tune. So within this zone, we have a drop, 3 base candles and a rally. Base candle 1, base candle 2. This is a medium size leg candle, okay, part of the base. This is the first 15 minutes zone. This is another drop base rally, another fine tuned 15 minute zone. Again rally base rally, another 15 minute zone. Again rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and rally, another 15 minute zone. See, many order flows. And here again, this is in the recent price action. This is the one here. You have drop base rally. Some of you may ask a question here also, because the candles are very big. Still, if you consider all these candles, because there is a good leg out is there, that way if you compromise and draw a zone, very big zone like this, still this is not valid because it is already tested. That's why I removed this. First of all, the candles are not very big candles. They are not narrow range candles. They are looking like ERC candles. Maybe at the edge of ERC and NRC candle, expanded range and narrow range candles at the edge might be there. That way we can compromise. But whatever it is, this 5 minutes fine-tuned 5 minute zone is also tested. Let me show you. Go to the 5 minutes time frame. If you draw fine-tuned 5 minute zones, if you consider, see, all these are all base candles. You have to consider. Even if you consider this zone is already tested and risk is also high. Because of all these reasons, this zone I have avoided. But this, let me go to 15 minutes. There is one more 15 minute zone. This one, drop base rally. This is having a fine-tuned 5 minute zone, which is violated today. I'm going to the 5 minutes time frame. See, we have a fine-tuned rally, base rally. This is a narrow range candle, NRC candle. It is tested, see here, and it holded the prices. Prices were moving, but it couldn't push much. Maybe 1:2 RR level it might have pushed. Let me check how much RR it pushed. Some approximately buffer added here. What is the maximum level it pushed? 1:2.8 RR level it pushed. close to 1:3 level it pushed. But it is not good enough to reach this 15 minutes target zone. The 15 minutes target zone is here, somewhere here. And finally this is violated. That's why IEX has given the first one. We got another trade, but first one it has given 938 rupees loss. Even though it pushed near to the 1:3 RR level, but I am not considering that as a profit. I am considering it as a loss for stopped out trade only. 938, because 1:3 I would have considered, because some people would have exited at 1:3 level and they would have got profits, but a little short of 1:3 level. So it is a minus 0.4% ROA, negative ROA. That could be our loss. Okay. What about the next fine-tuned zones? There are many fine-tuned 5-minute zones here. See here. In the 5-minute zones, we have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, and a rally and follow-through candles. Sorry, this is 15-minute zone. Inside that, we have 5-minute zone. Sorry, 15 minutes I already explained how we fine-tune. Yeah, now let's look into these fine-tuned zones, how I did. This I considered as a leg-in, failed ERC candle. Here 2 base candles. Why I considered? Because they are moving in a narrow range. And then a rally candle. And this is the one we got the trade. And next again I considered this as a failed ERC, 2 base candles and a rally follow-through candles. Actually this is not the base, this is also part of the base only, because this is a medium size leg candle, part of the base. But this is the rally. But why I didn't consider up to here the base is the actual rally started from this candle. That's why what I did, I cleverly narrow ranged up to these candle type 2 body. Because here we have the order flow here in this area. So that's why this is what is the advantage? Our risk is reduced. And the actual movement is started from this candle. See here, the leg out candle. And this is another fine-tuned area. This is this entire candle is a failed ERC candle. I consider these are the base candles and a rally. This is another fine-tuned 5-minute zone. And also here, this 15-minute zone, it looks like a drop, base, rally, but I didn't consider because the move started from here. Here you have a drop, 2 base candles, rally and follow-through candles. Actually this candle also you can keep as part of the base. But as I told you earlier, the movement is started from this candle. So that's why I narrow down the risk to these 2 candles. Anyway, you will understand these concepts once you get experience. And also see, the candles also earlier picked up the orders from this area. And multiple times this is picking the orders and it is holding. Why? Because strong order flow in this zone is having. Maybe it could be high liquidity or may not be. But still why we are giving importance? Because this 5-minute zone is the origin for this 15-minute zone. Definitely there is a strong underflow institutions kept. Many times such kind of zones has given a very good trades for us. So by considering all these factors, I thought this could be a very good zone. So this is the way we have fine-tuned several of fine-tuned 5-minute zones. And finally we got a trade. First trade is violated here. The second trade, you see here, it picked up the orders and then finally reached the 15-minute supply zone. Go to the 15 minutes time frame. Here you have a leg in, base and drop. This is the ERC candle and one base candle and a drop. And it picked up the orders and after that finally prices moved here. But initially your 15-minute zone could be not this one at the time of your trade plan, because at the time of your trade plan, this candle is not completed. Probably this could be your initial target. Of course, your initial target also reached later, but initially at the time when you planned your trade, this is a rally based drop, whatever, because at the time this candle is not there. After that, what happened? This candle is formed, and then prices, it picked up the order. At the time it picked up the order, still this candle is not completed. Sometimes what happens? Sharply the prices will go and close here. At the time this zone is an invalid zone. Failed ERC candle. Failed ERC candle, only some few special scenarios only you can use as a leg out. I explained couple of scenarios in some of our analysis videos earlier. Those videos you can find in the analysis discussion. One video, I think in Q&A 2 I explained. Second Q&A, question and answer session video about failed ERC candles. Okay, anyway, so now our target is changed, revised our target from here. Of course, it reached at the end of the market, but see, it struggled a lot before it breaks this particular zone. Breaks means violates this zone. That's why you might have exited here itself. When you took the trade at morning, 11:55 candle. And see earlier, where is that? Dr. Reddy. Yeah. Look into Dr. Reddy trade. When you closed Dr. Reddy trade, 11:25 candle, you closed Dr. Reddy. And when this IEX trade you would have got, at 11:55. See, Dr. Reddy you closed and you took this trade. And then it reached the target. When it reached 12:35, you took the trade at 11:55 and you closed the trade at 12:35. That means within 40 minutes you closed the trade. Within 40 minutes, how much profit it has given? 3.2% ROI it has given, 8,000 rupees. 8,025 rupees profit, which is 3.2 ROI as per one futures margin cost. And when this trade happened, the violated trade, morning 9:20 candle, 9:20 candle. And when you took a Dr. Reddy trade, $9.55 candle. See here, 9.55. That means IEX, if you would have taken the first IEX trade, the first IEX trade is violated in this candle, 10.5. If anybody is holding this IEX trade, and there is a possibility that Dr. Reddy, you might have missed the trade. Or if you would not have taken this IEX trade, those people would have taken Dr. Reddy's trade. I'm just trying to correlate what is the possibility of taking the trade or missing the trades. Okay, anyway, it's not about your trades or my trades, but how these our high liquidity zones are performing. Because I still remember yesterday one member asked, they're thinking that all these are all my trades. No, they are not my trades. Several times I told earlier, don't get confusion. These are all the opportunities given by our NeoStock software, the high liquidity zones it is generated. Here I am trying to promote our NeoStock software. I am not trying to promote myself or my skills. Please remember. Previously in one of the Q&A question and answer sessions also I explained. I'm not talking about any of my trades. I'm not interested on that. I'm interested on the NeoStock software, the kind of opportunities it is giving. That's why always we are calculating the maximum opportunity. See, some of you might have exited before. Why exited before? Our emotions, sometimes it plays. Here, when I am calculating these opportunities, emotions doesn't comes into the picture. Where exactly the fine-tuned zone is there, whether is it reached or not, and is it reached the target. If it is not reached, how much RR it has given. Is it at least 1:3 RR or 1:5 RR? A minimum at least we are considering 1:3 RR. It should reach. Then only I am considering our software as given a successful trade. I am not talking about whether I took the trade or whether you took the trade. I am not talking about it. Software has done good job or not. That is what we are telling. And where you took the entry and where you exited, they're all depending on our human emotions involved at that particular point of time. Hope you understand. Okay, these are the trades we got. Remaining we didn't get the trade, but one stock is violated, but we know that will be violated. ABB. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone because there is no fine-tuned zone inside. See, there is no fine-tuned zone. Rally, base, rally. Go to the 15 minutes time frame. Here the structure is 15 minute structure is not at all good. You have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base candles you might have considered, but again the whole thing is the zone. But even if you consider, look into the 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame, the structure is even worse. See here, all these are all base candles. All these are all base candles. So by seeing this easily, you can say the zone will be violated. That is what happened. The zone is violated easily. And here also recently once price retraced, you have a drop candle, you have another drop medium size candle, you have again a rally candle, in between no base candles. That's why the fine-tuned 5 minute zone is missing. Maybe there could be a 5 minute zones, but not they may be, maybe they may support aggressive trade setups kind of things. So within this zone you have a rally base, rally is there. See here, rally base, rally within. This rally base, rally is outside the zone. If anybody would have considered this aggressive trade setup, this 5 minute zone also actually given 1:3 RR it has given. Before it is violated, it has given 1:3 RR. This rally base rally 5 minutes, if anybody would have considered aggressive trade setup. Why aggressive trade setup? Maybe you may say, okay, this candle came very close to this and moved up. That way we can, but actually this is a zone, rally base rally. This is LOTL zone. But even if anybody thinks like that, still it has given 1:3 RR today. Look into this long position. Some stop buffer approximately. Part of the zone is outside. Maybe you may, generally what you do, you fine tune till exactly this entry level. Still I am not fine tuning, even then you got 1:3 RR. If you fine tune a little, you may get 1:5 RR. Okay, here let me see here. You got 1:3 RR, but entry level I have to adjust slightly. Yeah. So you got 1:3 or 1:3.17. Still it is a successful trade, but I am not considering, because I am not convinced this is an aggressive trade setup. It's not really. This is LOTL because of, see, this is LOTL scenario, rally base rally, again near to the zone, rally base rally, and the second LOTL is outside the zone completely, so I ignored that. See, the price has reached this fine-tuned zone and moved up. But anyway, according to me, this is not a valid trade as per the HLQ zone setup. The reason why I am saying valid trade, I didn't consider this as a base candle. This is a medium size leg candle. And body is more than 75%. Only a small wick is there. So I just ignored. Okay, this is about ABB. We know why it is failed, because this zone is having all these candles. If you look into this, all these candles, it's an ugly structure. It's a lot of consolidation here, no institutional order flow. That's why easily zone is violated. Okay, now let's look into the other zones. MGL is a daily high liquidity zone. This is a daily zone, rally base rally, but this is an aggressive trade setup. The reason is in the 5 minutes time frame, it doesn't have 75-minute zones. Only 5-minute zones directly I have drawn, because this zone is tested multiple times. A drop, 2 base candles and a rally again came. LOTL is created here with inside the zone. Drop base rally. Again LOTL is created. Drop base rally. Generally same zone, new zones are getting created. It could be a high liquidity, maybe. Such kind of things happen in HLQ zones. Next time also see prices came almost close to this zone and moved up. And the next time also prices came near to this zone here. Again it moved up. So that's why I am considering this could be a high liquidity zone, and it could be an aggressive trade setup. Any high liquidity zone need not be a fine-tuned zone. Even without fine-tuned, high liquidity 5-minute zone can be used for aggressive trade setup. That is what I explained in lesson 21, in one of the lessons in lesson 21. I mean one of the videos in lesson 21. So next one is Power Grid Corporation. This is also a daily high liquidity zone, and this is having a fine-tuned zone. But today it didn't come. How I fine-tuned this zone? In the 75 minutes time frame. I think it is a tested zone. Let me check. Drop base rally, this 75-minute zone. That again fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. See here we have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, and again a rally with pro gap. Again this 15-minute zone is fine-tuned with the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, this is not tested. Drop base rally. Here also some pro gap is there, the 5 minutes level pro gap. See here, ERC candle. This is a ERC candle. That's why I consider this as a leg-in. I consider this as because it is a failed ERC. I looked into the dynamic view. Prices were moving up. That way I consider this is the rally candle. Failed ERC, we don't bother about the body. We see the movement, price movement. And then a base candle, rally candle. So within this pro gap area only, prices reached, but they didn't get into this area. Later also couple of times, I think 1 or 2 times prices came near to that zone. Let us check when it came near to that zone. Yeah, here. Here also it didn't test the zone. Within that pro gap area only again started moving. See here, maybe people would have got a good trade because generally we keep entry buffer. They would have got a very good trade. But actually the zone is not tested here also. So that is the reason why this zone is a very good zone for planning our trade. One is risk point of view, very small risk, and order flow is a very strong order flow. But unfortunately today prices didn't enter into this area. Dr. Reddy we discussed, and Muthoot is also a daily supply zone. I think yesterday I explained. In yesterday's video, I explained this Muthoot Finance, how we fine tune. So please refer yesterday's video. RBL Bank also we discussed, right? I think RBL Bank also explained maybe in yesterday's video. So that's why I'm not again getting into this. ABB is violated, we discussed. And next one is Glenmark, it is a 75-minute zone. This is a tested zone. See here? This is a tested zone. That's why we know this zone will be violated. We didn't plan any trade. But how I fine-tuned, let me explain. This rally, base rally, 75-minute zone. We have a 15 minutes fine-tuned zone here. See, we have a rally, ERC candle, failed ERC, rally, 3 base candles and a rally. This is the 15-minute zone. This is fine-tuned with 5 minutes time frame. So drop candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and a rally candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles. And this zone is fine-tuned zone is already tested. This is a tested zone, that's why we didn't plan any trade. And today it is violated. Next one is Indian hotels. This is a 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. Rally base drop. This is fine-tuned with 15 minutes time frame. Actually, this Indian hotels also, I think it was fine-tuned earlier, not today. This one we already discussed, I guess. Here we have a rally base drop is there, but this rally base drop, there is no fine-tuned zone. Go to the 5 minutes time frame. See, rally drop. There are no base candles in between, and again a drop. So this is the reason why this is not having any fine-tuned zone, but this zone is having an aggressive trade setup. See here, rally base drop, but this drop is having LOTL with another 5 minute zone. And that 5 minute zone is overlapped with 15 minutes zone. See here, rally base drop. So now you need to consider this entire area for the trade point of view. And this one is already tested here. See, this one is tested first time. And again this is tested. If you remove this, you will get clarity. Again it tested. But why I am keeping this one, there is a purpose, let me tell you. See here, this 15 minute zone is overlapped with this 5 minute zone. This rally base drop, this LOTL zone is having this. That means this LOTL 5 minute zone is the origin to this 15 minute zone. That way also this is having a strong order flow. If I remove this, you won't be seeing, because this is a 15 minutes. See, there is some gap. It looks like a trap. But this is within the high liquidity. Traps generally we go above the high liquidity zone. Within the high liquidity, mostly we don't consider, but this is the one. The moment we add a rally based drop, this 5-minute zone, LOTL 5-minute zone is the horizon to this 15 minutes. That's why this entire area we need to consider for planning your trade for next time. Already this is having, without this LOTL zone, this is tested first time, second time, multiple tested, third time also came very close. Maybe it could be high liquidity zone, this 5 minutes. You can't say, but maybe at least maybe 70 or 80% level it could be. But this LOTL zone completely changed our trade plan. The reason is this LOTL zone is acting as an horizon to this 15-minute zone. But 15 minutes is not having a fine-tuned 5-minute zone. So that's why we are giving importance. But anyway, today prices didn't get into this area. We didn't get a trade here today. And last one is Petronet. This is also a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. We have a drop base drop. It is having two order flows. Let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. See here you have a rally base drop. Again here rally base drop. In these two 15 minutes we have a fine-tuned 5-minute zones. So here we have a rally, two base candles and a drop candle, follow through candle. And here also you have a drop candle, two base candles and again a drop candle. This is a drop base drop, this is a rally base drop. So our trade plan is in this zone. If this is violated, the next one. But anyway, today prices didn't enter into this zone. But today prices entered into this zone but not reached up to this fine-tuned area. See, today morning 9:15 candle. The prices tested the high liquidity zone, but it did not go up to this fine-tuned 5-minute zone. Okay, this is about our HLQ zone analysis. Hope this information will be useful to you. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.